Hi, Leos. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my no contacts. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides about the person on your mind. What is going on in this connection? Where are we headed? What does spirit want you to know? So let's jump in. Let's call in our spirit guide. Spirit, please share with me loving messages. What does the person who I'm thinking of need me to hear today? What guidance do you have for us? What is it that is going on around this connection that I need to be aware of? I am listening for you now. I've awakened to our connection and I know we have a timeless bond. So sometimes even space and time can't keep us apart. There's this kind of string attaching us. I keep track of you from afar by looking you up online. So this person is, I don't know, watching you. Okay. Watching you, wondering what you're doing. It's kind of I need to know still. You were too different. That's why I'm with someone similar to me. So they could have moved on to somebody else, and but you always feel this bond between the two of you. So some of your person could be with somebody else right now, and they've got to go through that cycle of realizing that that person isn't, they're bringing themselves into that relationship. That's the equation. They keep bringing themselves into the same relationship and having the same problems. So it's not you. They're going to have the same problems with that person as they did with you, but they've got to figure that out for themselves if they are with someone else. Time has brought me clarity about us. I made the wrong choice. I feel like they either tried to be with somebody else and they, like I said, they brought themselves with them. So it wasn't you and your relationship with them. It was that no matter who they're with, they're going to have the same issues. So then it's okay. Well, I wasn't happy with this person. You were actually better. You were actually easier to be with. You were actually more enjoyable. I had more fun. I, enjoyed our company. We were a better team, whatever it was. But what they needed to prove to themselves is that no matter who they're with, they're going to have some of the same issues. And they needed to see that. So unfortunately, there's probably for many of you been another relationship in between until a reconciliation, if there's going to be one. So, but they made the wrong choice is definitely a big message. I have to be in contact with you again. I miss you so much. So, I think you're right. I think that card is right. I have to talk to you. I feel like, I'm like chomping at the bit. I'm watching you. I'm wondering about you. I'm wondering, what you're doing, what you're thinking, who's in your life. Maybe they got rid of this person and now they're alone again. I still feel connected to you, but I've waited too long to reach out. Is it too late for us? So there's been a delay. I do feel the delay. And is it too late? Sometimes that delay helps us to heal. It helps us to change. It helps us to grow. Maybe they needed to get that out of their system. It's kind of like sow their wild oats to prove to themselves that it's them, that they're carrying themselves wherever they go. They had to figure that out. My spirit is always with you. Can you feel me and do you still love me? I'm going to say, do we still have a chance? Because that's only the two of you can answer that. And you might not know that, of course, until you talk to them. But it's like, do we have a chance even? I'm haunted by us. I didn't follow my heart, and now I don't know how to let you go. So it's come full circle. There's a sense of full circle. There's a sense of coming around again. It's a renewal energy for sure. So I would say a reconciliation coming. I would. Spirit, please share with me. I made the wrong choice. 3 of Cups, Knight of Cups, Page of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. I'm going to say they went out there to sow their wild oats. They dated other people. They might have dated somebody specific. I feel like this is all a reconciliation energy. I'm so happy that we are back together. We have the spark again. We have the passion again, that whatever had happened between us is behind us. And I just feel like it's good news. I do. I feel like I'm going to say we needed the break, and this person had to get out of their system. The thought of, if I'm with somebody else, it's always going to be better. No, it's not going to be any better. They're realizing that it was better with you. So that second chance, contentment, fulfillment. If they come back, I would say they come back with a commitment that they've learned their lesson, something like that. Queen of Swords. I would say that they have a heart-to-heart with you, because I feel like you're adamant about, I'm not doing this again. I'm not going to be hurt again. I'm not going to allow you to hurt me. I feel like we have an understanding with this ace. I feel like they're saying a breakthrough. And I feel that we have this opportunity to make it right this time, they're saying. So I'm going to say whatever space and time happened, we both probably needed it. And it made you stronger. I know you do not want to hear that from me, but it did make you stronger so that you can face this person as that queen and say, I'm not going to allow this to happen in my life again. You understand that, right? So it's a sense of, I am much stronger than I was, and I'm going to stand up for myself before I let you back in. I'm suffering in silence, real dreams, broken promises. I do feel like this person cares greatly about you. I think that this time has given you some opportunity to take care of yourself, heal. Somebody's bitter, angry. I'm sure we were really hurt. I mean, especially if they were in a relationship with somebody else, they ended something with you and they turned right around and started a new relationship. Like, look at me, I'm so happy now. It's always fun in the beginning. It's always exciting in the beginning. And then you just have to give them time to realize that not every relationship's going to work. And then all of a sudden that relationship blows up in their face and they realize what they had. I'm going to go back to, I made the wrong choice again. Closing a door on some old ways. Maybe I had to realize that it's me. Maybe I had to realize that I'm the one. I have boundaries, disrespecting, enough is enough. And you are going to be able to defend yourself. I definitely feel that. I have the intimacy here. I feel your closeness. I'm going to say that I have a celebration. I do. I feel like I have a celebration. I feel like we're going to find our way. I think people are going to say, I always thought that you guys were good together. And I'm glad you're back together. You guys deserve each other. You guys should be together. And I do feel like you are happy and you will be happy. I feel that you will be happy again. I am 100%. For some of you listening, and if you found this reading, I'm going to say it's a reconciliation with a lot of emotion, a lot of feelings, a lot of really deep understanding about, you can't do this to me again. I can't go through this again. And neither one of us wanting to go through it again, for real. So I'm going to put this out into the universe, because somehow, some way you find your hearts back together again. And I think that it's just a matter of time. I'm going to say it that way. Let's put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, notification bell. Thank you for your comments. Claim it, own it, it's yours. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, check out my website, KathyMammelin.psychicmedium.com. In the description below are my other two channels, my main YouTube channel and a pick a card channel. And you may be interested in those channels as well. We'll see you all again real soon.